Hey.
Hello, hello, hello. How is the acting world doing today?
Yes, welcome back to Actors Endurance, your #1 podcast for the resilient artists out there. Welcome back to our show. I'm your host, Shanette Wilson.
I am Marlon Hargrave.
Yes.
The great
Say it loud.
The great Marlon Hargrave, and I own it, baby. I own it.
Okay. Sound like Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy. Yes. So
Right.
Today's episode, we're going to talk about something that's actually, it's one of my favorite things to talk about. That is script analysis and making the character or the role your own.
Yes.
And wow, I cannot say enough about script analysis. I believe that it is the catalyst to being a great actor. It's the catalyst to being versatile, and it's the catalyst to endure. It really is. So I'll start off by saying that my top script analysis, the techniques that I use and teach, Michael Shurtleff, Ivana Chubbuck, Uta Hagen, and a little bit of Stanislavski, but he may go into the making it your own along with the other ones. But Michael Shurtleff, Ivana, and Uta, the questions that they ask will give you absolute clarity on what the character is doing, why they're doing it, all of the circumstances, and especially what the dramatist or the writer was trying to convey through this character. So I love script analysis. The boring part is what I love.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You have gotten me to love script analysis as well. So when I started training with Marlon, that was one of the first things that we did. You know, we just break down script after script after script. And we're always finding so many different things that add to the character that it just brings them to life. So, you know, after doing it so many times, I grew to love it. Like, I actually enjoy I'm trying to find as much information as possible, just the little small stuff. So I absolutely love it. And I'll tell you one thing about script analysis. People research. You'll learn a lot. Like, I learned what a charcuterie board is. I had no idea what that was. And I had to Google how to say what it is. I was like, a charcuterie board. Okay. It's a board where you cut up, like vegetables, fruit. So it's just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So is this not a cutting board?
No, it's not really a cutting board. It's more for like cheeses and like
Regal stuff.
What do they call that? When you have company over and you put out like a little tray of little cheese and crackers and stuff. Yeah. So
see, that's research. That I love doing research. We will have an episode about that and how important research is. But we're going to get back to the script analysis. But that is the beauty of script analysis, is that you actually grow as a person. Now I know what kind of board?
Charcuterie board.
All right. As soon as I know how to say it, I know what it is.
But it's part of script analysis, though, because you'll read scripts and they'll put different things in there that you have no idea, or maybe you think you know what it means, but just go ahead and go back and Google, research, pull out the dictionary, whatever, but learn what the words are, what certain things mean, so then you'll have a better understanding of the character, their background, and, what to expect so you can play the role to the fullest.
Absolutely.
But so research.
Research, that is a part of it. In the script analysis techniques, I suggest you actually look at them all. Michael Shurtleff is more for audition, and I would say Ivana is more for scene study. And Uta, I like for the entire script. I like the questions that she'll ask. She has her line of questions. Michael has his. Ivana has hers. And you could actually get into Chekhov if you really want to go back in the day. Oh. There are some newer techniques. I'm not that familiar with them. I'm more sort of the old school techniques, but I would suggest that you understand and learn so that you will offer yourself enough versatility to endure in this business. If you only play one type of character, eventually the audience gets bored. They get bored of you, you become predictable, and then no one's interested in seeing you again.
Yes.
So that is a part. Script analysis is definitely a part of longevity. Even if you're on a show where your character starts to arc, if you don't know how to analyze that, then you're going to miss the arc. And you're going to miss probably an award, or you're going to miss out on other things.
You'll start to flatline.
Yep.
Yeah, you start to flatline. And that's what people get in the habit of, oh, I don't want to be typecast. Well, if you know what to bring to your character, if you can analyze the script and bring something new and different and more exciting, then, it's almost like a new character in a way. And, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And it really will help you with cold reading. So if you get a brand new piece of material and you have maybe 5 minutes to read it, review it, you'll pick up so many more things than the other actors. So you go into the audition with, a brand new outlook. You make it your own. Because you'll be able to find all the different things that the writer put in there. So you can add that to the character. So it'll help you a lot with cold read. So script analysis, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And, you'll be able to pick up things really fast.
And I'll piggyback that. If you miss something in that script, if you miss an action, or if you miss a point, or if you miss a line that is really important for the script, then, you're more than likely you're going to lose the audition, or you're not going to be very good in the show. The way that you actually book auditions is the details. The script analysis will absolutely show you where all of the details are, because you have to remember that you're decoding your script. That's all you're really doing. You're decoding an emotional map, and that's what a script is. So if you can decode where all the emotions are, you're going to hit everything that the character is supposed to hit, and then the audience will be like, wow, you were amazing. But no, you just mapped emotions,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with script analysis, the first thing you want to do when you have the script is just to read every single thing from beginning to end and just take it all in. And then you'll start to pick out different things either in the stage directions or through your lines or the other characters' lines. I suggest if you can read it with someone else, read your lines, flip it, read their lines, and have them read your lines. You'll hear it differently. You'll pick up other things about what the character says or thinks about you. So then you'll be able to respond accordingly. So there's a lot of different things to that. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a whole lot. And it'll change with, it's slightly different with like a commercials.
Oh, yes.
So,
and we'll get into that, guys. I'm going to do...
Pump my brakes.
We're going to get into an episode where I'm going to actually break down the differences between Michael Ivana, Uda, Stanislavski, Adler, Meisner, Strasberg. I'm going to break all of them down.
Maybe did we do an episode on that, or should we do like a live on that?
Ooh.
What do y'all think? Hey, y'all chime in, put your comments in the comment section. Let us know if you would rather have an actual episode of that script analysis, or should we just go live and you guys can interact with us, you can ask us questions, things like that. So yeah, let us know. Anyway.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the script analysis, we will look at making it your own now, actually. So script analysis and making it your own. I think that after you pretty much do a good script analysis, then you can start to put this character into your body. So making it your own is actually reverse engineering what is on the paper and putting it into your body. That means that you're going to change. It means that making the character your own is character analysis. In preparing for this show, we went shopping and we saw this military guy. You should have seen him. And
he was mad, he looked like he had the military walk, but he was upset.
He was upset.
He was huffing in a
body language.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And then at the same time, we see this old man come through riding, cruising with his I don't know, the 3-wheel vehicles.
Oh yeah.
Like he's having been like, right, he had a 3-wheel vehicle. He was jamming by himself with the old school music. I was like, wow, two different people.
So
people watching, y'all. People watching.
And to be honest with you, if you're talking about making it your own, you should people watch.
Yes.
And when it happened, I tell Shanette or anybody that I train with that I'm acting all the time or I'm training all the time. I looked at that guy and said, hey, if I'm a military guy who's upset about something, then I'm going to look at the way he walked, the way that he walked in front of everybody. You knew that he was pissed off because of the people that were trailing him.
Oh boy,
you know, so
full uniform, y'all.
Full uniform.
What did this fool start doing? He started walking.
I started walking just like.
He started walking just like. You can walk that walk.
Yeah,
walk
that heel to toe. I'm telling you.
Okay, all right.
Because it sort of prepares you. So I know that if I play a military person, I can use bits and pieces of what I saw from that guy, from what I know about the military, from my brothers and family. You know, I can bring them all in, and then I can make this my own. So my military may be something like this, and somebody else's may be like that. Who knows? But it's mine, and I own it. And you can do that through either life experience.
Yeah, because he saw the guy and he embodied his energy. You
Yes.
know? And he did it right on the spot. As the dude was walking, he's sitting there imitating. I said, oh, Lord, this... You can't bring him nowhere. But he's embodying that. He embodied that energy. So then, at a later date, if he need to use it, he can recall that same... So, you know, it works.
Yeah, I did this a lot. I would go to Central Park all the time.
Oh, wow.
And I would just sit in Central Park and just watch people and really look at the body language, look at how they dealt with the situation. I would always try to guess, like, what kind of day are they having? Are they in love, out of love? Are they happy? Are they not? You know, and then when you look at your script, you can say, okay, because every time
you pick up little things out of this script, and that will, you know, remind you of other people that you've seen or interacted with, or a lot of things from yourself as well, you know, because you have to be able to directly relate to the character. Otherwise, I don't know how to play it, you know. Well, I know there's some things I can't relate to, and I can't play. We're not gonna go there, but not for me. Just can't do it. So.
Yeah, there's a lot. Even, you know, and I pride myself on being a classically trained actor, but I can't play every role. But I can be in every genre, yes. But every role is not for me, you know, and every role is not for you. So that's a part of understanding that if you can't do replacement, as we're kind of talking about, replacing it with things that you've already experienced, then, you know, you're going to have to use your own life experience, which may be a little difficult. And again, if you can't relate to your own life experience, then you go off and try to do replacements. And you just want to be able to keep yourself well-rounded and prepared, especially when you're making it your own. Every day, do something.
Yes.
And watching Netflix is not enough, so please don't come to me with that. Oh, I watched Netflix movie. I don't care about that. What I care about is when you saw that character, did you go out and live that character for a day? Mm-hmm. And I was even telling Shanette that when I used to go shopping, I would shop as my character. Whatever that character was, I would totally shop as them and experience other people as the character, so I can actually own it. I can own that character and know and have confidence, which we spoke about in episode 1. Yeah. But confidence, it comes out of actually doing it.
Yeah. So that's another thing. Like the script analysis will help you break down the character. The more you do it, everything's about repetition, and daily habits. That's one of the biggest things about enduring this process. There's going to be so many times when you're not working, you're not auditioning. Maybe you have an agent, maybe you don't. Maybe you got dropped by your agent. Or just, it's a big roller coaster. So what are you going to do in the meantime, in between time, to stay focused on your goal, to keep your confidence level up, and just to stay ready for whenever an opportunity arises. You have to stay ready. So that's why, daily habits, regular routines, things like that helps you endure the process. You have to study. Script analysis is a big, it's everything. Because if you don't understand what's going on in the script, you're going to be lost. You're playing a sister when you're supposed to be the wife. It could be something as simple as that, like, oh my goodness. So you'll miss out on a whole lot. And I got a little quote for y'all, because I love Stella Adler.
Yes.
You got anything before we
No, okay. That's pretty much it.
So listen, y'all. I love this thing. Now this quote is, it's a little funny for me, but I chose it. You'll see. So Stella Adler says, actors need a kind of aggression, a kind of inner force. Don't be only one-sided, sweet, nice, good. Get rid of being average. Find the killer in you.
There it is.
That creates range. That creates all kinds of, different places to go. It makes it interesting.
Makes you interesting.
Yes.
And it gives you versatility.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yep, that is
yes.
our
And the
time.
more interesting you are, the more you can endure the process, the more longevity you have. And hey, listen, y'all. This episode was brought to you by actorsendurance.com. So go ahead and check out the website. Follow us on all social media, Actors Endurance. And love these shirts. We got a lot of merch for y'all. We got merch for all artists, hair, makeup, crew, grips, crafty, my favorite.
Yes. And all of our merchandise is artist inspired. Yes, it is the one spot where you're going to find the most merch for inspiring artists. So that's what we're here for. We are the number one.
Yeah, number one.
Podcast.
Number one. That's the only spot to be.
Yeah, number one podcast.
Yep, and
for
y'all.
the Brazilian actor.
Yep, but we got to go, y'all, because we're here for a short time, not a long time. And we got things to do. All right. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely. Peace.